So this is where I come to reset. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Medi. The channel's name is Meditate, kind of like meditate, and today we are in a sauna. This is where I come to reset. It's where I come to focus on nothing but improving my mental health and to focus on everything but work and everything but problems, basically. And this is the only spot I feel that I can do that, honestly, even though there's like nature around and everything that does help, but finding one spot that you can go to focus and to just be at ease is very, very important. So to get an overview of what I actually do in a day where I just reset everything, I wake up and the first thing I do is I'm grateful for just waking up. Just the ability to open my eyes and see and hear and feel and touch. That's a big blessing in itself, and that usually causes this snowball effect towards the day. Then I wake up, eat my breakfast, I go out, I actually look forward to this moment in my day, which means I just envision myself going down to the sauna, having a walk, and just sitting there with myself and sort of building an excitement towards it. So by the time I'm here, I just go with it. I just go with the flow and I just go with whatever emotion comes up. Sometimes I'm like very nervous or anxious because I just had a tough week and I just have to let the emotions flow through. Sometimes I'm actually really happy and grateful that I have a moment where I can actually sit down and be myself. Now in this specific time of year, it's very, very cold. It's 6 degrees in here. So my sauna sessions are a bit different. They're not usually just get in and then get out. I actually spend about like 3 hours or 4 hours max in the sauna, and with that I come in, I let it do its thing, and then I go out and I jump in the lake, or I sometimes take a shower, a cold shower. And then it's that shock factor. Once I get that shock factor, I'm actually more present in the moment. It just wakes you up and makes you more focused in the moment at hand because it's really cold. Then I stay out for a bit and then come back in. I rush back in to get warm again. And then I do that like 2 or 3 more times. And with that shock factor and that, it's somewhat uncomfortable, but I feel like that also lets me know that I can do something like that instead of sitting down and being like, oh, I wish I could, but I just can't because it's too cold. It's a small win for me, and it's also beneficial for you as well. And usually when I'm done with all of that, I sit down and I just meditate. It's so quiet in here, and all you hear is either the wind outside, sometimes birds, trees, and your thoughts. Basically, that's all it is. I try to be still and I try to focus on what I could have improved last week and what I can improve if it comes up down the line, and how I'm going to start my week. Usually that builds like this small momentum in my head. And after I'm done with the sauna, I actually go back up to the cabin and I just do whatever my mind tells me to at that moment. So if I want to lay down in bed and not do anything all day, I'll go for that. If I want to actually sit down and learn something, I go with that, because that's me doing what I want. It's also like you giving yourself this form of self-care, and that's very important for you down the line, because once you can do what you want in like one day, for instance, over a time span of a month or once a week, if you're able to do that, then when the hard things come during the week, you're gonna be like, I can definitely do this, because you're not afraid to be uncomfortable and to grow at that moment, because you had your fair share of fun. Basically, you did enjoy your time, and now it's crunch time. It's just time to work and time to focus on growing whatever it is you're working on, or just working on yourself as well. So always be very, very strict when it comes to your self-care and to creating new routines that will help you improve your mental health. So that is how I actually reset and how I spend my day. It's very simple stuff, very small stuff. I mean, the sauna is not simple or small, but it's an important addition that I found. I like it, I enjoy it, and it helps me sort of mentally visualize myself releasing any toxins or any negativity or any stress that I may have carried throughout the week. And if you can find one spot or one place where you can go to once a week or once a month, go there and shut everything off. Don't have any social media notifications, don't have anything around. Just sit down and sit with your thoughts, and if they're scary or if they're getting you anxious, use that moment to train yourself to be still and to just let those urges come up, but don't satisfy them. And once you're in a state where you can actually identify or observe these mental urges or these thoughts, you don't really acknowledge them anymore, you're gonna have this inner strength that it's just, you'll be unstoppable. I think you'll be unstoppable, and then you'll start to form these new beliefs within yourself, which will grow to a point where it'll help you with your self-confidence in a healthy way, because that way you know yourself and you get confident in yourself, and you know what gets you to go do something, and what gets you to actually sit and observe it and be like, okay, and question it and be like, okay, should I really do that or not? And with these silent, quiet moments, it also gets you to be a bit patient, a bit more patient, and to focus on nothing but being still and to breathe. And maybe like 5 sessions of that, you'll be seeing such a big difference. So my task for you is to find a spot and to have a day during the week where you just take the full day to reset, to find a routine that'll help you out to reset. It could be journaling, could be anything, but the main part of that day should be you sitting still and being somewhere surrounded by either nature or surrounded by no one and no distractions. And that way you can sort of have that silence speak to you, because you'll be able to realize and see that, wow, I've been jumping to this person or going to this person because I actually didn't want to feel alone, or I wanted this bowl of cereal because I actually just wanted to satisfy my sweet tooth. You'll be able to tell a lot of stuff like that. But in the meantime, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and I'll end the video right here.